Welcome back. I'm your host, Rande, and today I'm going to be talking about Dillon Gabriel again. I know Davion has already spoken about him in his recent stinker performance, throwing 29 of 52 for 221 yards. Yikes. But this is not about the stats. This is about him as a player. Now, we know he is undersized. We know that he's a lefty. Cool. We've had plenty of these sample sizes before. But to have this many problems, fundamental issues with your game is just abysmal to see. We know the Browns organization is one of the worst organizations when it comes to developing talent. They've had an incredible number of quarterbacks. I'm not going to try to remember how many that they've had, but they've had good talent come through there. Dillon's not one of them. To have the poor understanding of reading the field properly and then add that with his poor footwork, his lack of good timing with his receivers. They had to have good scheme work to give Dillon good opportunities to get the ball out, to get the ball downfield, to score, as a matter of fact, and he still can't do even medium hard stuff. Only dink and dunk, only checkdowns because he will make 1-2 reads and then throw the ball away. Even when he has time to sit in the pocket, he's still throwing the ball away on his first read. I mentioned his inability to read the field. We're going to move on to his footwork, especially looking at his first start against the Vikings. Now, we get Brian Flores is really good at making defenses look a little harder and sneakier than they really are. But they had schemed up a bunch of good crossing routes, good digs for Dillon to just get the ball out there, and he still can't even do that because he's dropping back and then his feet are touching. Why are your feet touching? Why can't you have your feet set or in a position to get the ball out quickly like you're supposed to? This is a fundamental problem. What are we doing? Why are we trotting him out here? You just got rid of your safety net in Joe Flacco to a division rival. Again, that is a whole other problem. But for Dillon to have these glaring issues, and for NFL media and sports media, I know they're entertainers, but to prop him up and say that this was an average, maybe sub-average performance is just garbage. It's just garbage, just like Dillon's performance. He's not even getting close to his old college production, which I understand. College is supposed to be a step down below the NFL, but you're at least expected to manage some sort of resemblance of your previous performance and capabilities from your college days. But you're not going to get that with Dillon because he's not even close to being an elite athlete. He's an average athlete at best. Again, undersized lefty. You're already at a disadvantage, and there's nothing good about him to elevate his image for that matter.